What's up, guys? That Really Gross Guy here. We are back in Warframe for some quick looks at the new Tennogen Round 19 Wave 1 Tennogen skins that have made it into the game. So there are a few Warframe skins that made it in, some Cyandanas, a couple weapon skins, some good stuff coming with this wave, but there is also going to be a Wave 2 in the near future. They said hopefully by the end of the month. So yeah, but without further ado, let's get into it. Let's take a look at our first skin. In this episode, we will be looking at the Hildryn Sigrun skin by Malayu, JD, and another individual. Let me just boop. It is Oculus. So Malaya, JD, and Oculus. I want to give the proper, shout outs to the people who created the skin. So we are here. This is one of my my Hildryn fashion frames. If you are not familiar with the series, what I do is I take a look at Tennogen skins, I take my color schemes, bring them over, see what they look like with the new skins, and maybe it inspires you. If you're on the fence about the skin, you can actually decide, hey, maybe it's for me, maybe it's not. But this allows you to maybe see the skin in a few different color variants and give you a good idea what to expect from the skin. So jumping right into it, one of my, kind of white-blue kind of color schemes. I have lots of my frames, but I think it looks great with Hildryn. Let's see what happens when we bring this on over to our Hildryn Sigrun skin. Okay. I feel like it actually color places pretty well. I feel like there's we get into the kind of the details of the skin as well as we go through and look at the different color schemes, but good line work. It really accentuates the muscular stature of Hildryn, which is really interesting. I think the colors work out really good. You got some metallics, thrown across the entire frame in all sorts of different spots. There are some energy colors we'll kind of take a look at as we get into some of the other color schemes as well. Right here it's white, but we'll see some more, vibrant ones here in just a little bit. It looks pretty darn good, in my opinion. The one nitpicky thing, I don't want to say nitpicky, but it's mostly just because it's not quite my aesthetic, is I'm not in love with the helmet. That's probably because I enjoy her default helmet and I actually really like her alternate helmet. So maybe this one would just have to grow on me. I don't think it looks bad, but I just, from what I've been playing of Hildryn, I really, I enjoy the other helmet. So I don't know, maybe it'll grow on me in time. It does not, it does look good. It does look good. Just doesn't quite do it for me, I guess. Because I think I just really like that one. I don't know. It's probably like the double braided look that I think is pretty cool. Anyways, let's jump on over. Actually, that was my B slot. Let's jump over to my A slot. This one, I really love this for some reason. It kind of gives me almost like default Rhino kind of feels, but really amps it up with a badass Hildryn. So let's see what happens when we transfer this one over. So, that actually looks great. That looks great. Even kind of giving me good feels on the helmet as well. I really like that. The Cyandana doing a little clipping thing. There we go. Fixing the Cyandana. Looking pretty good. We have energy color being that yellow, looking pretty interesting. Now you can see, kind of where that energy is going to go. All over the place, actually. Just little spots here and there. The circles down the legs and the arms, looking pretty cool. Got some on the hands. The metallics are in good spots. Oh, man. I really like this. I like how kind of jagged and, I guess, abrasive her shoulders also are. So I like it. And like I said, this helmet actually looks good in that colors. I'd probably keep that helmet if I went with this color scheme. And there's something about the two completely different variations. We got the darker, like desert tan kind of look, and then this really dark metallic blue. The fact those two go together really well on this, I think look awesome. Oh, I don't know. I really like this. Really like this in that color scheme. Anyways, let's jump over, check out the C slot. This one was kind of just, when Hildryn originally came out, I just kind of threw out like I don't know, almost as though she was a I don't know. She had the pink. She was like, damn it, I'm a female frame. I might be jacked and muscular, but I can, I'm a chick and I can roll with the boys. Anyways, so I threw that in there. Let's see what happens. That actually doesn't look bad. I mean, there's a lot of pink. There's a lot of pink, and some people might be throwing up on all over their computer, keyboard, their phones, whatever right now. So maybe it's not for you. I actually don't think it looks bad. Maybe this red you could turn to like a dark black and actually make this fit really, really well. You know what? I'm probably not going to keep this color scheme, so let's do that. Let's take kind of this metallic-y color. Let's jump into, say, the smoke colors. Let's go completely black. Let's try that out. It works. It works. You might have to decide if it's for you or not. I think it looks all right. I probably wouldn't run it in my final color schemes, though. But anyways, it looks okay. All right. We'll move on to our D slot, see what happens. I ended up buying the D, E, and F slot for this video, so I kind of just threw some colors on there that looked okay and wanted to see what happens when they transfer. So this is my first one. Let's see what happens when we swap over an okay color scheme. Let's see what happens. Oh, actually, I like that. I like that. Okay. I'm pretty okay with the white, like the grayish, and the brown kind of going together. I like the dark accent, but once again, it kind of has that reddish color in it. I'd probably swap that over, or maybe even not even go that dark. Let me see what happens if we. Is that the right color? Okay, it's the gray on there. Let's see what happens if we switch this to something that's maybe not so. Yes, we'll say. Let's get into maybe a grayish kind of color. Swap it over. Wow, that actually doesn't look too bad. It makes the metallic more look like, armor, like medieval armor, I guess. And it actually looks pretty good. I'm actually a pretty big fan of this color scheme as is right now. Maybe would change up the energy color to be something a little different. Maybe go with a vibrant green rather than this like yellowish green. I don't know. It seems like it looks green and yellow depending on which angle it's at. Anyways, that looks cool. That looks cool. All right, jumping over. E slot, something a little darker. Got some of that purple in there just to say, hey, I'm still a chick doing my thing. And then we got some green energy color in there that gives it kind of, I don't want to say cyberpunk feels, but kind of that neon-y kind of look. Let's go and swap this one over. Ooh, I like that. I like that. This skin's growing on me. I don't play Hildryn all that often, but I might just buy this just to, I don't know, I might play Hildryn more if I get the skin. I don't know. I really, really like these two colors kind of going together. The purple in there, it feels good. It feels right being in the metallics. This gold actually isn't too bad. I feel like you could maybe try and swap that up to make it a little different, because it does kind of fight the other colors for attention. But all in all, I think it looks great. I just have to play around with it to decide, to really critique the color scheme. But that looks good. That looks really good. All right, jumping over F slot. We will see what happens. All right, going a little closer to Megan's kind of color scheme. Let's see what happens. Okay. I suppose if you really wanted that much vibrancy in the metallics, you could do so. I don't hate the idea of having the kind of pinkish color in the frame, the pink and blue, it just goes together. But it might be a little too much for me. You can kind of see how crazy the color scheme goes. It looks like your tertiary color actually becomes very primary in this color scheme because there's a lot of metallic on this skin. So what happens if we take this and we go into kind of that gray realm again? So she loses a lot of her pink, but she still kind of sticks with like a snowy or like an energy kind of warrior kind of look. But if we were to transfer that over, okay, good. It does kind of turn that into the armor feel like we were talking before. Maybe clashes a little too much, maybe too vibrant. So maybe wanted to dull that out or darken that out. You could go with something dark. See what happens. Oop. See what. Okay. I feel like there's some potential in there. Maybe if we tried to color match it closer to a blue, we'll go with a dark blue, maybe. This is kind of has a bluish tinge to it. Let me jump over into this darkness palette and get a dark blue. Let me kind of look over here and go with something dark like that. See what happens. Okay, I like that actually. You got the shiny blue, but the really light flat blue. That looks overall pretty good. I guess you'd have to debate if you're more on this kind of style or this kind of style. You know, kind of a flatter, grayer kind of tones, or if you want to go with something a little bit more bright and vibrant. I don't know. I like it. I feel like I could work with it, and I feel like I could make something really, really good that I would keep. So I don't know. Okay. Lastly, I'd like to get in, like to randomize a little bit, see if we can find a color scheme or something that. Oh, what happened? Oh no. Oh, colors transfer over a little crazy. I'm not too in love with it. Actually, a lot of the colors just kind of fight each other too much for attention. I really thought it was going to be a really cool orange kind of warrior. Let's pull this off because this becomes a very primary color and I don't want that. Let's get over here. Let's get with something in kind of these grayish, darker tones. If we take this, we bring this over. That doesn't look so bad. That purplish blue I'm not crazy about. So if, well, I suppose you could go white. That doesn't look too bad, but let's go back. Let's play around, get into maybe the fear colors. Doesn't have to be in the fear. If you have the smoke palette, you could easily get away with something. But I'm just jumping over to a gray. Ooh, jumping over to a gray really quick, and that actually looks good. Looks pretty good, actually. I like that. I want to have to buy another Hildryn. She's so expensive just to play around with some more color schemes. I have blown so much money trying to make color schemes. Okay. Oh. Thing is, I might buy this skin, and I really like a lot of these colors. So all these. Oh, they look so great. I feel. Oh, I might just buy another one. I don't want the video to go too long either, though. Hildryn, like the video if you guys are enjoying the quick looks. It really drains my account sometimes. My platinum really drains my platinum because I try to give you guys as much, ability to see new crazy stuff as possible. So let's just see. We'll get into a few of these really quick. That looks pretty neat. That looks neat. Let me just jump over to the B slot just to, Oh yeah, we didn't even look at default colors. Boom, default color scheme. I don't know if it's for me. A bit edgy. Doesn't look bad, but that red metallic kind of sets me off because I'm not too crazy about the red metallic and the way it looks. Just too overwhelming, I guess. But let's try. Oh, there we go. Something a little bit more Lotusy inspired. Oh, that actually looks pretty cool. Guys, I don't know what else to tell you. All right, C slot. I'm keeping a lot of these color schemes because red, white, and blue, America. No. Okay. Yeah, but if you guys would, drop a like on the video, leave a comment if you like the skin. What's your thoughts on the skin? What's your thoughts on the Tennogen round 19 as it is so far? What skins are you looking forward to? I'd love to hear it. I tried to respond to comments that that kind of spark up a good conversation. Maybe we talk about some some aesthetic things in the comments below. Maybe I haven't hit any of your color schemes and you're bugged about it. I'll try, I try to get as many color variations in here for you guys, but anyways, playing around with some helmet ability swaps and some Warframe builds so we can play around with, the helmet system and stuff like that. So expect more of those videos coming here soon. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I work long hours, I work close to 60 hours a week, and I'm trying to get out content for you guys, but man, sometimes I just struggle to talk like I am right now. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I inspired you a bit. Maybe you fell in love with this skin because of this video, or maybe you decided, you know what, it's not for me. That's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna get around to showing off some of the other skins that came through. That came through in this wave, and hopefully I show you something that you really like. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope to see you guys again in the next video. Blah!